Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda. We're off here to an exciting 1v1 on Spanky. We shall be watching the northern half Luna, fighting here for the United... No, not the United States of America. What the hell am I talking about? We are fighting here for the Oberkommando West, for the Reich, for Germany. Moving out here for the 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte, going up here versus Spanky, fighting actually for the United States of America, fighting for the 3rd Armored Division with recon support, and a bit of cavalry support there, as they were known, some of those reconnaissance elements there for the Americans. And we're noting an early Kubang there for Luna. Commanders for Luna are, by the way, Luftwaffe, Special Operations, and Scavenge. Pretty standard sort of choice there. Got the Kubang moving out of the truck as well. He might be up to playing some dirty there, that Luna. Fulton here following up there. Also noting he's actually making no move here towards the fuel point. So while he's himself trying to be a bit aggressive here towards the opponent, he's at the same time also giving up on any sort of early fuel acquisitions. And that's actually a bit interesting to note. There you go, Kubang truck rushing in. Also noting at this point was not secured, so that could end up a bit awkwardly there for Spanky. There we go, Kubang up in the right, but quick suppressing them. We have some troops in a bit of a nasty spot as well. Storm Pioneers moving up there. For some reason they're moving up to the broader side of the church, allowing more rear side troops to actually fire back at them. That could maybe have been caught in a bit better there by Luna. As that does give Spanky there at least a slightly better chance of doing some more serious damage. At the same time the rear side troops are still taking much more damage. More rifle on the way. We're also doing a second rear shot. Also, he was himself also not too far securing fuel pods. So very interestingly, both players have been more focused on securing the center than the fuel points. Not what you usually expect to see on Spanky at all, but apparently that's what these two gentlemen decided to actually do, all things. Of course, realizing what's going on, he's quickly shifting towards the right-hand side. That's going to take a bit of a while there. Obviously, troops riflemen advancing swiftly and steadily. Foskers they're securing as well. Additional Fosker squad they're arriving. Kubang just remaining here, blocking off any path there, of course. Truck moving over towards the right-hand side. Third rifleman squad. There's 3 rifleman squads and 2 rear echelon units. Truck setting yourself up here on the bridge. Looks like he's heading up for another attempt here. Perhaps a bit optimistic, who knows? I mean, he could have done maybe if he'd researched for some early grenades and then popped a smoke grenade, but that's another discussion. Reaction troops are moving up, Storm Punch moving in, Rapid taking a slightly wider path there, maybe using the reaction on troops basically as something to draw the attention of Luna here. Reaction troops in a slightly bad position, to put it mildly. They need to get up there quickly. More Rapid moving in. Still got the unit. Oh, apparently also moving towards the right hand side. Maybe he's even hoping to draw away the Kubelwagen from there and then sort of quickly make a rush towards here. And that could work. Attempting setting up some reinforced barricades up there. Quick run off. Good job there so far. Those Spanky sort of shifting angle up here. Luna still insisting on using that truck. Close to getting that Storm Pioneer, but not quite. And there we got the Kubang moving up there. And there we go. Looks like he senses his chances here. Moving up through here instead. And then we go, Rifleman retreating, so we've got the unit over here, doing a bit of damage here to the Schwere Wehrmacht Schlepper.
Heavy truck, ready for orders.
Also, fun fact, there was actually one variant of the Schwere Wehrmacht Schlepper that was actually used as a Panzerwerfer, so little fun fact, there were actually Panzerwerfers that big.
Listen up, knock it off, and listen up.
Probably not having such a happy day there with the Kubelwagen, firing away most merrily and suppressing the Blighters. Noting an ambulance moving up, looks like he's very intensely a full position here. Also fighting position up to sort of protect it versus another attempt of locking down here. Interesting. Need to set up here, but at the same time running into some problems due to getting shot at. Poor Johnny paid the price. Really doing his best there to the side. Stop the fighting position going up, more rears and troops arriving. And we got grenades up as well, so a bit of heavy. There we go. Barely finished it in time, though we saw Harrier there, also going down there. At the same time, he's also got positioning right next to the building with the rifle grenade, taking quite a bit of damage. The rifle grenade going off there, doing a bit of nice damage here to the Germans. Veterans you won already. Good Arbeit. Good luck. Getting a bit reinforced as well. So there we go. You can't really punish and push around here anymore, at least not quite so well as you'd like to think he could. Kuhlmann falling back there due to heavy damage. Truck might finally be setting up here. No, not Sanctuary Pioneer unit. Noting, by the way, he's got 3 Volkskriegs squads out on the field as well. Battle group headquarters going up. Spanky swiftly securing the centre. Maybe also the flanks a bit as well. No tagging so far. Of course, the grenades have slightly delayed things. At the same time, they certainly also give an option for sort of dealing with the vehicle and also clearing out any dug-in crowds. MG34 there, so he's clearly gone for Luftwaffe since he did not have fortification, which would have been the only option for getting an MG34. Good Mike Marshall being stalled here by a building. That should be interesting.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Dr. Volkskriegs, there we go. Quick grenade. Steel. Oh my god, that really just took out most of the riflemen right there. One hell of a throw. That definitely let a lot of Americans quite dead inside their building. Other forces fought support and they're still pioneer support, but the Kuhlwagen pushing through the village. Main road. At the same time, though, as all of this is happening, Spanky's realising there's a lot of pressure down here, so he might feel he had to go for the fuel pond harassing that. So good, sharp thinking there. Good, sharp thinking. Still no tagging up here from Spanky. And you fit through there. There's a bit of complaints there from the troops. Wonder what Spanky's thinking next here. I'm wondering. Also, quick look at bulletins while we're at it. We note here something for the Sherman. Otherwise, it's infantry bulletins all the way. Looks like he's got several infantry bulletins. Some overlapping. There we go, man, to cut off the fuel. Good job there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Maybe he's actually aiming for the armor straight away there. Not a bad idea. No, he did go for the company command post. And a captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, please bring the bazookas over here so we can pump some into the Krauts. Spanky a bit overextended at the moment, but so is Luna, so it largely sort of works out. There we go, another grenade. This time we do note Spanky is quick to sort of actually dodge it and not lose a lot of men in the process.
Ready. Steady up.
A bit bold there with the Kugelwagen. If he, well, he's got nothing to worry about. The women there don't have access to rifle grenades. Otherwise, he could have maybe popped out here through the exit and quick pop one as the Kugelwagen was driving by. Now the truck moving up there, no sign of anything from the battle group headquarters. Also flying quite a bit of manpower. That's really something he needs to get rid of. I mean, he could get a light infantry gun to sort of try and blast Spanky out of his hidey holes, or I don't know. I mean, get some maybe some more MG34s, fight some Jaegers, set out and some flak positions. The options are there. He just needs to seize them. Now he's got the captain out of the question is what will he do next? What are his plans? His intentions, his ideas. Apparently a fighting position coming around here, interesting enough, sort of to try and guard the munitions cut off. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. In particular, he then reinforces it with a 50 cal, which I imagine is what he wants to do. There we go, 50 cal machine gun on the way. And we got a spare Panzer quarter setting up here for Luna, rather aggressive positioning. Pardon me, what I suggest to do here. This is a bit more forward, certainly would allow him to sort of dominate things a bit around here. There's also a lot of chance for the enemy to sneak up and shoot at it. So it's a bit of a risky position in some regards. Not sure why I took the front door rather than the back door here. But it's so rude to take the back door. Shut up, Johnny. Almost got the 50 caliber here.
Enemies are swarming one of our
There you go, schwerer Panzerquarters rather than making another move. We got a Rakettenwerfer up, so he's going to get clearly worried about enemy armor. We do see a Stuart light tank is on the way for Spanky. Into the assault down here. Oh, Captain and the rest of the Steel Pioneers up close. This is definitely got to end well, I fear. Someone. They're saying looks like here the Steel Pioneers slowing in there. We got the VC2 Kubang moving in as well. Fighting with the MD-34, winning the day. Barely. Could be seeing some orbital down on the way here for Luna. That would certainly be a good investment. Would add him some heavier infantry that could really pressure Spanky's infantry. Noticing Fallschirmjäger and Pathfinders here. The INR Pathfinders, Intelligence Reconnaissance. We are sometimes in a bit of trouble there with the Fallschirmjägers with AFT-42s, firing away most merrily. And we got a Lux Aufklärungspanzer as well here from a Luna.
On station and ready for action. All done over. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Ooh, grenade there as well. Looks like he might lose the run and retreat. A bit unfortunate. Aufklärungspanzer shattering the rifle there with his auto cannon. It's Kampfwagenkanone, and there we go. Looks like the Kuma on the other hand for some reason managed to drive into the cemetery, making its permanent point of residence. Another rifle squad there wiped out. Heavy losses there for Spanky's lost 2 rifle squads there in a row to the Lux. That's definitely a more expensive loss that he's suffering right there. He could he tried the engine block shot there. Not playing engine shot. Instead we're seeing the stun shots there, the shell shock. Almost got it, but looks like Luna is able to escape with the Lux. And over here to Luna. Fallschirmjäger is then intent on damaging the engine. The Stuart, the question is, were they actually able to do anything with it besides losing some men there as the Stuart fights back? Since he doesn't really have anything to sort of really get it afterwards. So, in a sense, I mean, all he does is basically keep the Stuart off the field of battle for a bit while. He's got an unshielded punch. And there you go, they're moving in to clear out the fighting position there. The 50 caliber, sadly, not really having the firepower to really deal there with the Aufklärungspanzer. And there we go, artillery strike going in here from the INR Pathfinders. The Kidnapper managed to escape here. Oh! Well, it managed to escape, but the crew rather got wiped out nonetheless. Nice shooting there. And a building there for Luna's defenses. Looks like we got an anti-tank gun mobilized. That should help a bit. At least Luna's got something that sort of more resembles a focused defense. He could consider quantum into more Fallschirmjägers, an MD-34 or Obersoldaten. You should certainly consider getting something, I would say. Oh, more Fallschirmjägers dropping in on the Pathfinders. And the captain resigning in the church. Another push towards the north. He might try and make a move here towards the fuel point again. He could leave an MD-34 and just set up a flat emplacement. That could also work. And they're going to track whereas the Fallschirmjägers. Will Luna realise what's going on here? Will he lose the Fallschirmjäger just as quickly as he called it in? Or maybe it was actually fake smoke. I think they can call that in as well. Yes, indeed, he tried to fake him out. Clever, clever. But sadly, either he wasn't paying attention and didn't fall for it. Oh no, Luke's charging straight into past the church with the captain and the Stuart. He could end up losing it. There we go, Luke's knocked out one final shot there from the Stuart, but we do see the Kidnapper joining in as well. It's a bit of a nasty engagement. Not entirely sure why he decided to charge it straight through the centre. That could have been a bit better executed by Luna. Troops rapidly reinforcing. There you go, Spanky charging in. Captain trying his best to hold things back. More infantry will be needed here for Spanky to hold the centre up. Looks like he decides to actually fall back here. Oh dear, that's not good for the Rifle and the Storm Pilots have been close into heavy cover. Thus having the advantage of those Rifle, although of course somehow the Rifle actually reasonably win then. Particularly the grenades help a lot, so a bit of a surprise there. That was not in fact entirely expected. One would figure the Storm Pilots would have won there, but apparently they did not.
Grenadiers ready. The weapon team is back to full strength.
Spanky is now the one floating with a resource there. He might want to consider investing into something, or does he have any plans of, say, the airborne airdrop combat group? Bit expensive, but can be worth it if you get a good combo. Looks like it. Question is merely, where is he dropping it in? So I don't see any green smoke. Oh, it was around here, I suppose. Just for the field, it seems to smoke right away. Anti-tank gun dropped in, one squad of airborne with Thompsons and another with bazookas. Decent mix there. Closing in there on the Pulse Grenadiers. Quickly making short work of those there with the Thompson submachine guns, bazooka airborne as well. We did see here the fighting position finally went down. Quick grenade there as well. Lots of damage being inflicted upon. Oh, grenades well on the Fajmigas. Did not get out there in time. Absolute massacre right here for a lot of Luna's men. Might see the Fajmigas go down. Still close to getting them. Oh, no, focuses in on the footman instead. Oh, no, might got them. Got them. So some pretty brutal reinforcements there for Spanky, giving him a lot of better infantry all of a sudden. And there go Vetchi 2 for the Stuart Light Tank. So the situation is looking a bit grim here. Nothing by the way, he's still got the IR Pathfinders. He could use them to actually lay down some beacons to reinforce his paratroopers from, so they don't have to rush back, for example, but can actually reinforce while under fire. So a little suggestion there, little suggestion there. Yeah. Bazooka paratroopers moving ahead. We've still got the ND-34, just keep covering up things from this angle. Storm Pilots closing in. We got the Stuart moving up there. Nothing really covering them. I mean, he's lacking an anti-tank defense around here, so a bit of a risky move he's actually making. We should have had our Academy up for something else. There we go, very close to losing the Storm Pioneers. Looks like the main assault will go up in the north, except he's then sending all the anti-tank assets the other way. Bit of a risky split up there by Luna, and that could end up backfiring on him quite severely. But the Fallschirmjägers managed to overwhelm their more anti-tank specialized comrades or colleagues. Looks like he'll be dealing with the spare particles of the anti-tank and still moving in to do with the infantry. There he goes, actually shifting all the infantry towards here, realising maybe his mistake there. Paying support the Fallschirmjägers, the one squad has to get out of there very quickly unless advantage is getting turned into mincemeat. Stuart also should consider getting away now. He's going to be faced with an awful lot of rockets. There we go, McKinley out for Pantoshek. Stuart kaput, no survivors. It looks like an artillery barrage is being called in here on the Schwerer Panzer quarters. And the anti-tank has got the NU-34. The situation here beginning to look a bit grim for Luna. But in a sheer amount of luck here, Spanky actually pulled back the Schwerpanzer at quarters, ensuring he might still have a chance of calling in at least a Panther. Not quite what I expected. Looks like Spanky here maybe acting a bit on the reflexes, calling in a Greyhound. Still, by the looks of it, no Major to help him tag up. And there you go, Panther is now an option, almost, for Luna, and it's actually time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation, Luna's in a bit of trouble. He's taking quite a bit of damage from Spanky. The damage was actually pretty equal. Kill-wise, he's actually got slightly ahead, but territorial-wise, things are not looking so good, and he's certainly losing men left and right, and he's about to lose his Schwerpanzer at quarters, so things could be looking a bit better here for Luna. His defense is also rather scattered and not so focused. So there are definitely a few headaches here, and certainly the paratroopers available from Spanky also doing quite theirs to sort of tear into the men available for Luna there with her Thompson submachine guns and grenades. So what can Luna do? I mean, Luna I think should try and focus sort of securing this part of the map, also, you know, the center, but also sneak up a force here to harass Spanky's viewpoint, trying to deny Spanky some fuel, and also try to draw him away from here and towards there. And instead, I think that would have some positive benefits right there for Luna. Another thing to consider would actually be mines around here. I mean, so to protect versus flanking, or even say, you know, get a flank emplacement or something up, at least that way also provide a bit of support. Also consider getting that MD-34 and getting another one, you know, a few more MDs could probably do him quite a bit of good here versus Spanky and mostly his infantry. And of course, with the Panther, he should keep that properly supported, and, you know, maybe try to attack from here rather than through the narrow streets where the anti-tank was also a better time basically stopping you down, since there's less room to maneuver around here. So instead, assault through here would probably have a lot more success for Luna. And that is, if you're going across, also just attack through here, maybe also even try to punish the base around here with the Panther. Again, drawing forces away from here towards here. At least it's an option. He should also get to work on repairing that Schwerpanzer at quarters, and as soon as possible also consider getting some Obersoldaten. As for Spanky, the situation is looking much better. He's got plenty of infantry. He's got the captain, Pathfinders, 2 airborne squads, including 1 very close to victory. 2, he's got riflemen, rear-slung troops. He's also got several anti-tank guns. He's got some light vehicles. He should definitely consider taking up, getting a Major, and maybe getting some proper armor to sort of deal with the Luna, because, I mean, he must be figuring he has to be dealing with a Panther soon. In that regard, you know, Jackson would probably be a good help alongside those 2 anti-tank guns, and certainly, I mean, he's got access to 4 bazookas, but even they will have a bit of a limited accessibilities from the front to deal with the Panther. So that's also a little thing there to keep in mind for Spanky. Other thoughts here would also be to keep up the pressure, knock out the Schwerpanzer at quarters, and maybe consider fighting position to some extra places. But otherwise, you know, get some armor up, get some armor. And back to the fight here.
Ready for action.
Nice grenade there. There you go, Vetri 2 here for the paratroopers. Increasing the lethality of the paratroopers. Oh, they might get the... Okay, no, looks like it gets away. They did not close in. And at the same time, looks like the Greyhound would... No, not that must have been something else. Looks like an anti-tank gun. Getting away there. Getting Ikenmev on retreat. We got the Focus moving now. We're trying to intercept it. Maybe he's trying to get away from here. Luna putting up a stubborn defense, and there we go, repairing the Schwerpanzer at quarters, putting out the fires.
Good to go.
Refilling the beer steins. Nice bit of rush from there, troops reinforcing, rebuilding. And looks like a longer route was intercepted by the Volksmers at Panzerschreck, putting that Greyhound to a rather incendiary arrest. At the same time, though, Panzerkampfwagen 5 Panther Panzerei to provide some heavier support here for Luna, and something to keep Spanky maybe a bit more honest on the battlefield.
Krauts are taking one of our points. We're back to full strength.
Still no sign of taking up. He's got plenty of fuel.
Krauts have cut our supply line. Frontline units are being hung out to dry.
Nice grenade there. He's trying to get the anti-tank gun there. I think it might be a bit too late for that to escape. At the very least, he might have had a better chance actually trying to salvage it for a bit of extra fuel. There you go, the Panther in the way, but a bit lacking in infantry support. He's interesting enough not recruit the MG-34. I really think he should do that. I've got the Fallschirmjägers moving ahead. Decent amount of infantry there. Of course, we've got anti-tank guns, we've got paratroops with bazookas. And other fun things they're trying to deal with the Panther. Paratroops could probably stand to move in and close into the cemetery with all the tombstones, so don't forget to close out to fire the bazooka, of course. You also got the spare punch course making it a bit difficult to get close, so not bad, not bad. Anti-tank gun firing, gaining veterans 1. Panther over here actually heavily damaged. Small success there for Spanky. Could try and maybe get enough munitions to creep up for another barrage. Nice shooting there, quickly tearing through the paratroopers, those 2 Fallschirmjäger units. Deadly amount of lead. Oh, looks like he actually used Fallschirmjägers to recruit this Raketenwerfer, and he's setting off on a rather dangerous route. I think that's a bit expensive and a bit reckless. Sure, the Fallschirmjägers will be able to defend it better, but I mean, you're still going to run the risk of it getting quickly cleared out. Quick grenade there. Also, I don't think Fallschirmjägers would have used the Raketenwerfer, although they do know they had their own recoilless guns they actually used. Little fun fact there. Which he uses anti-tank weapons, so yeah, fun fact, fun fact. They had some pretty big ones too.
Battalion just released a major for action.
Again, Panther open fire there. Take aim and other piercing rounds will be good. And there you go, he's finally got a major up. Might see Jackson then anytime soon. Or a Scott, I suppose. The Jackson would make more sense considering his face up versus the Panther. Still no sign of that MG-34 getting recruited ever. Bit of a shame there.
Our supply line's cut. Germans are making a push.
I mean, he really is not going to recruit. He could at least salvage it from fuel as well. It's a bit quiet. Ooh, looks like they've already reached veterancy 3, by the way. That's definitely going to pose a problem there for Luna's men. Chuck moving ahead. More good shooting there. Veterancy 3 already. That's bad news for the Panther crew, though. Nicely deflected there. Arriving up north, gaining the battle there as well. Quite a bit of pressure being laid down versus Luna, losing more and more ground in some regards. It looks like a mechanized regimental corps going up here to help repair the Panther, maybe. Could also use to trade for fuel, which would definitely be a good move. A flak half-track could then be considered to help maybe deal with the infantry or something. But there you go, looks like the spare punch goes up to go down. He's still not, say, considered getting a single orbital done. I think that's a bit of a waste there by Luna. And looks like the paratroops are having reasonably no problems there with the Falcons. Although they could stand to close in there to actually get something out of their submachine guns. I mean, they're not exactly long-distance weapons, gentlemen. There you go. All of a sudden they got close in there. All of a sudden the Falcons are quickly running away. So we do have the Panther arriving to the rescue, covering the retreat. And blasting some of those armies there with a righteous MG fire. Veteran to re-echelon troops. Up to 5 men now. Increasing their damage, durability, and I believe also repair speed.
Use that ground for cover.
That all makes them pretty neat.
Alright, you don't listen up. Enemy forces have 300 points.
There goes Schwer Panzer quarters down, and no orbital done then for Luna. Can't help but feel that's a bit of a waste.
A capture point is under attack.
And there we go, our Sherman is on the way here. Spanky finally adding something a bit more armor than the Stuarts' forces. And a slight raid here by the False guys. I'm not entirely sure what's doing on their own there. I'm not entirely sure what he's thinking to sort of achieve. Instead, All he gets is a grenade down the throat and an... Oh, no! He just handed over a Panzerschreck to his opponent while also leaving numerous Volksgrenadiers stay in the water. That could have been done perhaps a bit more elegantly.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Looks like he might try to call in another barrage down the mechanized regiment using the Pathfinders. Overall, by the way, so far good use the command. I think he's almost used everything except the recon sweep. And overall, I mean, it's a less good version, a slightly different version of what the recon flight does. I mean, it actually costs more. So yeah, it's a bit weird like that, for example. The only difference is I think the recon sweep basically lingers a bit, but I think that makes that much of a difference. So moving up, he's actually switched out to high explosive rounds, so he seems not intent on using it versus the armor right away anyways. Fighting makes this striking. Sadly, he doesn't quite have the firepower to overcome this kind of obstacle. The other Panther, there you go, anti-tank gun was ready to fire, though sadly he should have actually had it prepared. Instead the Panther pulled up behind the building, thus dodging it. And he lost the captain. Poor Captain Jones. He did not make it.
A capture point is being overrun.
A bit of a duel there between paratroopers and Volksgrenadiers. Going to be going for a Jackson now, maybe. What will be his plan, I wonder? Besides preparing that Panther. Plus Luna, that is amazing. I mean, that thing's damaged. It looks like he actually stole the MD-34 here away from Luna. That's a bit sad there for Luna. He really should have had that taken back. There you go, Paratroop getting a good job down there on the Volksgrenadier. Stukas the Fuß all of a sudden. Not sure if this is a good timing for it. Barrage off. He actually ended up damaging his own stuff. That was a bit wasteful. Yeah, overall, I mean, the advantage currently rather largely lies with Spanky. Certainly is increasing. Luna struggling more and more to contain the Americans. I certainly don't think the Stukas of Fuß will be able to do much here versus the increasing amounts of armor. It's certainly also not all the infantry, considering the way Spanky is actually distributing his forces. And there you go, another series of artillery strikes there on the mechanized regiment, knocking that out as well. This is just not Mr.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
Luna's day.
It's time for action.
Panther being mobilized for another strike, and looks like he's focusing everything into one massive armored fist. German there taking a good few rockets, hits from the Panther as well. There we go, veterans, one for the Panther. And Sherman abandoned, Sherman abandoned. You should probably get the Panther past it. Before, no, shit, the Sherman has to get past the enemy that way now, and the Jackson will probably knock it out. There we go, that could have been maybe actually a bit better. Otherwise he lost the chance of using the Sherman as well. Be unfortunate, but there you go. Falcon continuing the assault, anti-tank has to fall back as well. Panther charging forwards. No combat blitz though. No combat blitz. Kein Blitzkrieg. Ambulance then line of fire, and there we go. One armor piercing round through the entire thing, leaving it on fire. And he's also got Valiant assault active. Looks like he's going all in here. He could also call in actually an airborne assault, I think, around here. I think that would actually have been a better choice. He managed to have the resources for it. Could have waited a bit longer, then done it. That might have actually worked out better. Of course, it would have suppressed all the nearby infantry, done a bit of damage to light vehicles, or plus dropped the unit behind anything. So that might actually have worked better. Of course, that's too late now. Panther has to get away, but looks like an anti-tank bomb grenade might knock out the engine here. Blitz, blitz. Oh, we already did that. Never mind. Can he escape, or will the Jackson hunt it down and knock it out? Looks like the Panther just barely escapes here. Barely, barely.
Organize the assault. Valiant assault is now at hand. The troops await your command.
And a small parting gift there. And not even angled very well. So far, the Stukas of Wood has done nothing. Another ambulance will later replace the ones lost here to the Germans. And he's got nothing to repair the Panther, by the way. Nothing. The mechanized regiment at quarters is knocked out. He's got no steel pioneers either, so that Panther will be out of service for some time, actually.
We are down to 75 points.
Hardly encouraging news there for Luna.
You're ready. Send orders.
Basically stuck until help arrives, and that really means he's got eventually 2 Panther which can't do anything. Which is generally not where I want the Panther to be. You generally want it to be out killing Americans or Russians. Not waiting for maintenance to arrive and do their job. There you go, folks, engaging the paratroops. Paratroops closing in here. They might have a good chance in with the Thompsons. Grenade as well. And there we go, almost knocking out the entire Volks Grenadier unit. 3 men versus 5. And there we go, won the battle and a Panzerschreck as the prize. Not good news there for Luna. Can't really afford that kind of attrition. Granted, can't afford a lot at the moment.
Crew, stand ready.
Don't tell me he's actually intending to get the infrared half-tank. I hope that's a misclick. He needs to get the Storm Pioneers. I mean, the longer the Panther's doing nothing, the worse it is. Come on, Storm Pioneer. Please set up a mechanized regiment headquarters. Now, he seems really intent on getting an infrared half-tank. At this point, I would say he might have then just given up. Oh, looks like he cancelled. There he goes, Storm Pioneers away. Might have been a misclick then. I hope. Storm Pioneers, Fox is fighting heroically inside at the moment, so they're gaining veterans in 4. We got the Stukas boost going in. This time looks like he was a bit better timed here. But sadly, luck was not with him, and ultimately it did not do much again. A church needs to be evacuated before it collapses under the fire of the Jackson. Or not.
Pioneer group is ready for action.
Now you got the Storm Pioneers, whether he should get the support package will to increase the repair speed there on the Panther. I mean, he needs to get that into fight as soon as humanly possible. No discussion there. There we go, support package as well. Barely got any victory points left. His forces are overextended. He's largely relying on Fallschirmjägers by now.
Standing by.
Since Fallschirmjägers obviously don't cut it. Except as basically improvised anti-tank support.
It's time for action.
Panther going to be some time before the rise on the battlefield. So far, I mean, it's been active and out for some time, and she's basically just a lot of wasted bits into Panther in the meanwhile. Assault going in there, grenades as well. Oh, not looking good here, not looking good. Lots of rockets, and there go Tim knocking out the Foskers in the building, and they don't get out. Schnell. There we go. Strikes knocking out the building just before the man just in the top. The paratroops got knocked out there by a grenade. A rather heavy losses inflicted there. They're fighting for the village. Center intensifies. We got the Panther moving out. Almost fully repaired. Stormpine isn't trying to keep up there to keep maintenance going in case something happens. And we actually see a forward retreat point. No, not really. Looked like it almost there. That would have been interesting. And sneaking out with smaller force here to harass the victory point there as well. Cheeky, cheeky. Another barrage there. Not entirely sure why he keeps aiming in slightly odd angles there, blindly. And already the Panther's taking heavy damage. This is not exactly looking up here for Luna. Victory points being drawn away. And interesting enough, this Panther Shrek has still not been picked up. You'd think they'd done that. Oh, the rifleman got wiped out there by the Fallschirmjäger. Nasty engagement there costs Spanky dearly.
To arms!
2 veterans before Fallschirmjägers close to veteran 5 with these.
Fallschirmjäger are combat ready.
Another Fallschirmjäger. He's just spamming them. It really seems like he feels like he's got nothing left to really throw at the enemy anymore. Oh, Pathfinder's it down. It's a volley fire there from the rear echelon troops, but can they make it in time? I don't think so. Oh, they actually manage it. But they have to retreat nonetheless. 22 points left. Panther there. Panther, there we go. Bazookas, Sherman, Panzerschreck, Jackson anti-tank gun as well. Armor Fusion rounds on the Jackson, definitely a lot of damage. There we go. Rockets flying away, failing to penetrate. Small light there for the Panther. Jackson not moving up to shoot there. Could have a good chance in, particularly the armor-piercing rounds. Never forget the armor-piercing rounds. There we go. Nice shot there. Rockets continue to fly, still failing to penetrate. Anti-tank gun. Close against getting some good shots as well. Panther barely holding on here. Still gets a boost in the way. And there we go. Panther abandoned, knocked out. Ach du lieber. And that is pretty much GG. Fallschirmjäger is wiped out as well. I mean, not exactly good when you have a Panther right there to be handed over to the opponent. So, and then there the SS falls back from the village. Completely wrecked here. A nasty series engagement there. A bit of a brutal and slightly dirty play there in the beginning from Luna, but sadly Luna was not able to sort of capitalize on it in a longer sense. Ended up basically relying a bit too much on the Fallschirmjäger and ultimately got worn out. Also, I think a bit questionable there that no real serious usage of the Schwer Panzer was used besides a single Lux and a Panther. Now, mind the positioning of the Schwer Panzer was also a bit off. I think could have been placed a bit better, a bit more utilitarian, and certainly orbital gun should have been utilized at the very least. So there were some problems there, to be honest. Also, the MD-34 not being recruited there was also a bit of a mistake there. And certainly there was also no real harassment here towards Spanky, and that was definitely also something that could have been done better, I think, there by Luna. So there were definitely some issues there which rather helped Spanky in the long run. I mean, Spanky, though, played nicely, made good use of his structure overall, played aggressively, and kept punching from different angles, overall making it difficult for Lune to sort of fortify one point, and also, you know, harassed a few points several times as well. So, I mean, overall, some nice strategic play there by Spanky. Good unit usage overall. Part of me would have liked him to maybe get some BARs up for his infantry, but obviously that's of no relevance. Now the paratrooper calling ended up being quite working for him, in particular the submachine gun paratroopers really tore through those krauts quite severely. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed today's match. If you did want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comments section. This is Imperial Dating. Cheers, and thank you all for watching.